Jim, your quarterlies look very good. How are things going at the library?
Oh, I told you, I couldn't close it, so...
So you've come to the master for guidance? Is this what you're saying, Grasshopper?
Actually, you called me in here. But, yeah.
All right, well, let me show you how it's done.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. It's been quite a week. It's Thursday.
I know.
It's Thursday already.
So happy tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, yes. Yes. Hello, everybody. We are your
guys.
hosts. I am Vinny.
And I'm Caylin.
You can find us at the CayVin Universe on social media and YouTube.
Or you can email us at thecayvinuniverse@gmail.com.
Oh, yes. Any questions, comments, suggestions, go ahead and do that. So, quite an episode we have today. We're doing the our top Office episodes per season, right?
For every season, yeah.
So, like our top episode per season. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Well, before we get into that, so it's been quite a week. It
has been.
It's Thursday.
If anybody's been watching the news, honestly.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like, you know,
Where to start?
Yeah, exactly.
Which story?
Yeah, let's let this podcast just be a good way to distract you from what's going on in the world. Let it be no
Honestly.
way. Let us recording this podcast reflect no way that this isn't more important than what's going on in the world. People need to be aware of what's going on in the world. So,
Yep.
it's ridiculous. So, yeah, it's been a hectic week between work and just what's going on. And I mean, it's kind of like we've been kind of trying to record this podcast for the past 3 days, and we just haven't gotten around to it. It's crazy.
It's like there's always something.
Right?
No matter how much we just want to do it,
Yeah, it's like now I understand why it's like podcasting. It's actual work. It is work. It's not.
Agree, yeah.
I mean, it's not, but it is kind of as simple as us sitting down, having a conversation, talking about what we're into, talking about the top Office episodes. I mean, in theory, that's pretty easy, but the idea of having to put it all together, having to sit down and record. And then like I said, afterwards having to put it all together, make sure it's cut in all the right ways, or well, for the most part we just talk, so there's not really much editing needed other than all my mess ups. I got to keep some mess ups in there to keep it, but if I kept all the mess ups in there, the episode would probably be at least a quarter more in length. Anyway,
on average, how much do you think you cut that you've noticed?
Not much. I would say
on average
about 10 to 15 minutes.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Pretty much. But then I'm making sure of course I like having the intro, or the intro and the outro is part of the soundboard, but I like having the sound effects, or cutting things in where we need to cut in, for example, clips from these episodes.
If you enjoy I just stuttered.
No,
did you hear
that?
If you enjoy those sound clips, well, you're gonna enjoy today's episode.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's quite a few.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to be able to monetize on YouTube. We might get blocked off YouTube, so we might have to remove some of those clips. But fuck it, we're not like I said, we're not making any money off of this stuff.
What YouTube did with the song.
Yeah. So YouTube. So of course the episode with the top 10 workout songs. Yeah. I tried to post the last episode too to YouTube, but I guess because of what happened with the top 10 workout songs, I don't know if I can post another video until I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, so I posted the top 10 workout songs on YouTube, and immediately I get 16 emails from YouTube saying your content's been flagged for copyright, I'm not monetizing it, okay? Yeah. I'm not trying to make money off it. I'm just trying to have people hear our podcast, for crying out loud. But
for crying out loud.
So of course, it flagged every single song clip that we put in there.
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to
Yeah.
happen. I mean, I understood because most of the time the deal is you just can't monetize. You just can't make money off
Yeah.
it. So there is going to be ads on the video, but all the ad revenue is going to go to, all the copyright claims
Yeah.
and all those companies that own all those 5 fucking second clips on,
Yeah.
on these songs. So all of them said, boom, 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 like, you can't monetize, you can't monetize. There was one fucking song that said,
Literally.
because I had 5 seconds of this fucking song, it blocked the whole video.
Yep.
It was Drake. It's fucking Drake.
Drake with the non-stop
Yeah, his music company's got that shit locked down.
to the
Said,
second.
I can't, say you can't. Oh shit, the mic just popped?
Yeah.
He said, you can't
like an
do
alien.
anything with this shit. You can't put your name on this in any way.
Nope.
Because it's not yours.
It's not.
Well, I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Like we said, we understood.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if there was an easier way to ask for permission, I would, but you gotta jump through fucking loopholes nowadays.
I know.
Oh,
You want to tell
people.
everybody about what you're sitting in?
Oh yes, I'm very relaxed, lean back. We're gonna have video up soon. Speaking of YouTube, we're gonna have video clips up soon on YouTube. Basically, highlights of the podcast are gonna be on YouTube. So
Yeah.
if you if you're not down with sitting down for an hour that we talk or 45 minutes that we talk, we understand that. I mean, I listen
Sometimes
to
we can't get through a whole one.
Yeah,
We watch it
exactly.
in
Sometimes,
clips.
we'll watch podcasts or listen to podcasts, and we'll start talking, or we'll just use it for background noise. That's cool. That's all good.
Yeah.
So we'll have main clips of, or clips of the main things that we talk about on YouTube pretty soon.
Yeah.
So once we get that going, you'll see that I'm very comfortable leaning back in my Fortnite rocker.
Yeah.
Chair, gaming
Fortnite
/
edition.
computer chair. It's rocking back and forth. You
Yeah.
can probably hear how closer and further away I'm getting from the mic.
Right. So when you hear that, you know he's rocking it.
Yes, so early birthday present.
Yeah.
I actually, the next episode that we're gonna record is gonna be about Fortnite. So I want to talk more about it when we do that episode.
Yeah.
So
You'll describe
but
it.
it's really awesome. So yeah, we'll keep the people guessing for now.
You're right.
And we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, so that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Our podcast schedule.
Yeah.
So we guarantee at least 2 podcasts a week.
We promise.
The goal is 3, but the 3rd episode will probably be something, that most people aren't into. For example, wrestling.
Yeah.
Or maybe a certain band I'm into or something that I know certain people are into.
Yeah.
We'll add that in a 3rd episode. But for the most part, main topics that we know generally some of y'all are going to want to listen to,
more.
we'll do twice a week. But also, I mean, hey, like I said, we throw our email out there. You let us know what you want.
Yes.
We're just 2 people here just telling the world as we see it, basically. Yep. So you want to hear our opinions, you want to hear our advice, suggestions. I don't know where the hell you'd want to get my advice, but hey, I know, right? I've lived
I
a
don't think I give good
crazy
advice.
life so far. So yeah, well, it's fitness advice. I mean, I am a personal trainer, so yeah, I'll be happy to answer that. But if you need to ask me what's going on, what do you do with your breakup? Hey guy, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey guy. Right?
Anyway, people. But yeah, so I mean, this is what we do. You know, this is basically a hobby at this point. We're just having fun doing this. I mean, podcasting can pay off, I guess, at some point. Look at Joe Rogan with his $100 million Spotify deal. But obviously, oh my God, that's basically the top tier podcasting. I mean, you have not only thousands of dollars of equipment, you have thousands of hours into that podcast. Gesundheit.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's do this. But yeah, so obviously that's top tier. Joe Rogan would be on the Mount Rushmore of podcasting.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, I mean, of course, they call Adam Curry the Podfather. And then, of course, you can, Anthony Cumia, I think his name is, from Opie and Anthony. I know he was basically one of the first ones, too, that really was getting into podcasting. And also Tom Green was one of the first ones to get into podcasting. So, yeah, there you have it. Adam Curry, Anthony Cumia, Tom Green, and Joe Rogan. That's a podcasting Mount Rushmore. But Joe Rogan's obviously the biggest there ever was.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope. Yeah. On the other hand, go down to the very bottom of the totem pole. Here we are, giving our opinions on the world, people. Just us. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Or actually the main topic for today. So the top 5, or it was originally top 5 Office episodes. I still have it written here on my list. But we changed it to the top episode per season. So you want to start off season 1?
You sure?
Or you want to go? Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Do you want to go from season 1 to season 9, or do you want to go from season 9 to season 1? What's the? Well, I mean,
oh wait, no. I'm start from the beginning.
Oh, you want to start from 1?
Yeah, but what I was gonna ask was like, I say my 1, you say your 1.
Yeah.
Then I go 2, then you 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my first episode, favorite episode from season 1, healthcare.
Oh, that's when Dwight's in charge of the healthcare plan?
Yes, when he's in charge, when Michael puts him in charge of selecting the healthcare plan for the employees.
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't
like what was Michael thinking? And then when Jan's reaction when she found out that Michael put Dwight in charge of that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I laughed my ass off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, honestly.
Because that was what episode was that? 2?
It was, I think Diversity Day is 2. I think healthcare is like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Maybe.
I didn't like that episode because it was season 1 and because I don't think Dwight himself, or I don't think Rainn Wilson had figured out the Dwight character just yet. I mean, it was obviously great from the start, but I think he just had a few things that he needed to add and a few things he needed to take away. Yeah. And I don't know, he just seems like very annoying in that episode.
Yeah.
So I don't like it. Yeah. I just don't.
And in the episode 2, Jim's picking on him because, he's trying to tell him that it's his office space in the conference room, right? He's like, this is my office.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You need to knock.
Yeah.
And he's like, I thought you said it was an office space. Workspace. Workspace, yeah, not office space. Sorry.
Yeah. Or workspace, yeah, that's what it was.
Workspace, yeah.
Yeah.
Dwight.
Knock, please. Please, knock. This is an office.
It says workspace.
Same thing.
If it's the same thing, then why'd you write workspace?
Just knock, please. Okay, a sign of respect for your superior.
You are not my superior.
Oh, gee, then why do I have an office?
I thought it was a workspace.
Okay.
Dwight.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, for my number 1, I have basketball.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I remember when I first watched that episode and I thought, it's not one of my favorites. But then it was crazy because after listening to the Office Ladies podcast, episode on that episode, basketball, it made me want to rewatch it. So when I did, I laughed more than I did the first time because I knew certain things,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's always better to do that. Well, yeah.
Yeah, why do you like the episode?
Well, first of all, it's the first real glance of the warehouse crew, right? With Roy and Daryl, and then who's the other guy? The other main guy in the warehouse. God, I forgot his name.
Daryl.
Was it Lenny?
Lenny.
Dang, some Office fans we are.
I know,
I
right?
don't even know.
I'll
Hank.
look it up.
His name is Hank. His name
no,
is
that's
Hank.
the.
No, I'm just, I was quoting The Office. Insert quote now.
It's ringing. Does anybody have his name? Quick.
Yes, it's Eddie.
It's not Eddie. It's Evan.
Hank. His name is Hank.
Oh, guys, his name's not Hank. It's is it Edgar?
Elliot.
Is it Hey, Chief.
So that we get the first glance of the warehouse crew, and then it's just like Michael trying to play basketball. It's just like the equivalent of he's not the dad, but the dad trying to play basketball or something like that. I don't know. It's just hilarious.
My all-time favorite part in that episode is when they're playing and Michael, the guy that he's not he doesn't work in the warehouse. I don't think he's an actual character.
Oh, the guy that he said fouled him or something?
Yeah, he hit him and Michael was like, "What the hell, man?"
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I'm so sorry.
Probably fired him
Being
for that.
super apologetic, and Michael's just like, "What the heck? We're here to have fun." He's just getting so pissed off at him, and the guy's just trying to be nice and apologize.
Yeah, and when he's trying to make the shots, he's like, "What is with me today?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, that's just the funniest. And so I like that, but I remember you've said before that you don't like a specific part when they're like when the warehouse guys are essentially bullying Michael because essentially it's Michael's fault because he said that the guy fouled him and that the game was off and that they won because they were ahead.
Yeah, he was like, so because people are like, okay, well, what now? And he's like, well, I guess whoever's ahead, in the game. And he's like, well, that would be y'all. And it's like, oh. It's like, I guess we know who's coming in on Saturday. And they're like, we're not coming in on Saturday. And then they like get real close to him and like be like intimidating. And so he's like, oh no, we're coming in. And everybody in the office is like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, I like I said, I just like seeing the warehouse guys like more for the first time because then, we all know what happened. They go on with Roy and then, of course, Daryl.
Yeah. By the way, his name's Lonnie. So you're
Lonnie. Close. I was close. Why did you think Laney?
If that's close as fuck.
Damn it.
Lonnie, Lenny, like.
Right.
God! All right! I'm sorry. Foul! I'm sorry. You all right? God! Oh, that hurts. No, I'm sorry.
What's the problem, man?
I didn't mean to do that.
God! Just clocking me for no reason?
Take your shot, man.
No. That was a flagrant personal intentional foul, right?
No,
there.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was. You know what? I'm just being fair.
Really?
I'm
You were bearing down on me? I just
Game
put my
over,
arm
game
up there,
over,
so
game
what-
over. That is it.
Okay, people. What's your season 2?
So season 2, which is actually my favorite episode of all time. Like all of them. You know? Yeah. The injury, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. For Christmas.
You even have a script of that episode.
Yes, for Christmas, Vinny bought me like a replica of the script, and it has like their signatures on it and everything. And I love it. I'm actually in the process of trying to find a frame for it, so I can, hopefully when we get the camera rolling, you'll be seen in the background along with my Dundee.
Nice. That you actually won.
I actually won. It was at a office bar trivia night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I basically carried the team. Nobody knew it. Shit. They were literally so amazed at the fact that as soon as somebody asked, or the, bar person or whatever, asked a question, I was already writing, like, mid-question, I already knew the answer. Like, it was just crazy. Awesome. I had fun.
Yeah, that's great. I wasn't even there, but that was great.
Yeah. You were proud of me, though, I remember.
I was.
Yeah, the injury. So, everybody knows.
Of course, Michael Scott burns his foot in a George Foreman grill.
Yeah. He likes waking up to the smell of bacon.
Yeah.
I enjoy having breakfast in bed. I like waking up to the smell of bacon. Sue me. And since I don't have a butler, I have to do it myself. So, most nights before I go to bed, I will lay 6 strips of bacon out on my George Foreman grill. Then I go to sleep. When I wake up, I plug in the grill. I go back to sleep again. Then I wake up to the smell of crackling bacon. It is delicious. It's good for me. It's a perfect way to start the day. Today, I got up, I stepped onto the grill, and I clamped down on my foot. That's it. I don't see what's so hard to believe about that.
Yeah. There's not really much to say other than, that's the point of the whole episode. So, straight to it.
Yeah, mine is Take Your Daughter to Work Day.
Oh my God, my second favorite. I actually couldn't decide between the injury and Take Your Daughter to Work Day.
Oh, I mean, of course, the number one reason why it would be anyone's favorite is boy, have you lost your mind because I help you find it.
Because Stanley's daughter's like totally flirting with Ryan, and Ryan's not about it, like he's being normal. And then Kelly goes and opens her big fat ass mouth.
She's jealous. That's something you do.
I know. She's like, I think there's something fishy going on. And Stanley's like, fishy?
Yeah. Oh, man. And he's like, Stanley.
Or strange. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, he's like, Stanley yelled at me today. It was the most terrifying thing.
That little girl is a child. I don't want to see you sniffing around her anymore this afternoon. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Boy, have you lost your mind, because I'll help you find it. What you're looking for, ain't nobody going to help you out there. Jesus can come through that door, and he's not going to help you if you don't stop sniffing after my child.
Okay.
And then later on, whenever Michael wanted him to go to get that tape, and then she's like, I'll go with him, and Stanley's daughter, and he's like, no, I'll go.
Oh,
yeah. It's funny.
And then what is the other part I was going to tell you? When Michael calls Pam at the reception desk, and he's like, can you come here? And she's like, no. He's like, can you come here, please? And she's like, tell me before I come there. And he's like, I want you to put butter on my foot. And she's like, no. And he's like, it's country crock. Like, what?
Oh, that's great. So many quotes. What quote do we even insert?
I know, right?
Wow.
We still haven't even talked about how Ryan's kindness healed Michael's foot. When really he just crushed the aspirin into the pudding.
Yeah, the same thing to get my dog to take his heartworm medicine.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the episodes where I actually liked Ryan, because Ryan is his character to begin with is very up and down. And I think at one point that was, that was the thing. His character is meant to be, this, young adult that is just going through all these phases in his life and doesn't really know himself or knows what he is yet.
He's seen drug addictions.
Yeah, exactly. And then, all the style changes he has, he's just trying to find himself and what he belongs to. But he wants to be part of a deeper meaning and deeper understanding, or want people to think he's deep. But it just, he's one of those people that, tries too hard. Yeah. So his character has a lot of up and down. Yeah. But his character, I'm not talking about
isn't he like a super fucking nice guy?
Yeah. Like BJ. Yeah, I'm not talking about BJ Novak. Yeah, BJ Novak in real life is like, very what's it called? Like a
very into
philanthropist.
Yeah, he's like very into like what he's into.
Yeah, so, that's pretty cool.
And for season 2, I did write down some honorable mentions.
Okay.
Because me being such a big Office fan, I couldn't really choose one, but I did. But I still had to write down all my other choices. So season 2, I put the Dundies, of course, the fire, email surveillance, and drug testing.
Oh, drug testing! I forgot about that.
What is this? It's,
Northern
Lights Cannabis Indica.
No, it's marijuana.
It's marijuana.
Season 3.
Yeah.
What do you have for season 3?
I have written down Women's Appreciation.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. What do you like about it?
Where do I start from the beginning? It's like, some man, Pam's like, or no, Michael walks in, is like, what happened? Some man exposed himself to Phyllis in the parking lot. And Michael starts laughing. He's like, I mean, did he even see Pam? Or Karen from behind?
That whole scene was probably on the top list of the funniest things I've ever seen on The Office. Like one of the scenes that had me dying laughing. Like, because of course after you see it a few times, it's not as funny because you know it. But there's certain scenes in The Office that I literally have laughed so hard that I just have the memory of laughing so hard at that scene, and that was one of the scenes when he puts his finger to the pants. And then he's like, he's back. He's like, blah, blah, blah. And then Toby comes in, he's like,
and then what does he say, or how does it go at the end of that scene?
Oh no! When he's like, it was probably you. And he goes, "Prove it. Let's see your penis."
Let's see your penis.
And you can actually see in the background, Jim is like covering his mouth. Yeah, he's breaking character because he's laughing so hard. And
I don't know how the others got through that scene.
Oh, let's see your penis.
Like in the part where he has his finger through, he's like, la la la. It had Pam, it had Oscar, it had Angela, and while he's doing that sound, it goes to them and. Literally, they're just so straight faced, and I'm thinking to myself, how are they doing that?
Right.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
He's back. Okay.
Hey, what's going on? There's a police car and
What? Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, Phyllis got flashed. It's
I don't think laughing about it's an appropriate response.
Oh, come on. We're laughing at Phyllis, but she's not even here, so no harm, no foul.
I don't think the women in this office...
Incidentally, where were you during all of this? Maybe you're the flasher.
I was at a parent-teacher conference.
Uh-huh. Prove it. Let's see your penis.
Yeah, no, my 3 is Gay Witch Hunt. Not only because it's the first time you find out Oscar's gay, right? But it's also the debut of Andy and then Karen, of course, and all that.
Because Michael called him a faggy.
Yes, you should not call.
He was like, I would have never called him a faggy if I knew he was really gay.
Yeah, so that's that's just that's one of those that are just Oh man, I had a moment in there. I'm losing it right now, but there's a moment in there too that had me busted out laughing.
Yeah. The part where they kissed?
No, it wasn't that part. It was another part. It was like a side comment Michael made or something, and I just busted out laughing.
Is it the one where he's talking to Oscar at the printer, and he's like, maybe one day we can go for coffee or something, and you can tell me how you do that to another man.
Yes.
Listen, man, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Oh, it's fine.
No,
It's okay. It's
no,
okay.
it's not. I feel terrible about it. I have been calling people faggy since I was in junior high, and I have never made this mistake. If I don't know how to behave, it is because I am just so far the opposite way, I'm just, I can't even imagine the thing. Maybe we could go out for a beer sometime, and you could tell me how you do that to another dude.
And Oscar's like, okay,
because it's like it makes you wonder, like, is he really trying, like, or is he just like does he just not understand, like,
I don't
like, or is he just trolling? Like, is he just a big troll? Like, is he being sarcastic? You just don't know what Michael's got.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, season 4. What do you got?
You didn't let me say my season 3 honorable mentions.
Oh.
Honorable mentions though for season 3, we have Diwali, safety training, and then I
cool.
had down gay witch hunt. But that's yours. So.
Nice.
But the next one, the convict.
For season 4?
No, season 3.
Oh, season 3 for honorable mentions. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, for my season 4, or your season 4 rather.
Dinner party.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's probably one of the
Right.
top Office episodes of all time.
Honestly.
Yeah, dinner party when Michael invites Jim and Pam and Andy and Angela to dinner. And it starts off the episode with the overtime. They're doing like this overtime thing.
Yeah.
And he even tells Jim, because he basically tricks Jim into it, because he tells Jim that,
corporate needed them to stay late.
Yeah, and then he's like, you have any plans tonight? And Jim's like, of course not. We have to stay late for this.
Yeah.
So then he apparently calls corporate and tells them, like, oh.
Well, we don't want to work.
Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah. So
this is Michael Scott's great.
Yeah, so he tricks him into, because he's like, let's go to dinner. He's like, you have any plans? And then just all the total awkwardness of everybody. And like, if we like were a couple in that dinner party, I don't know how I would have
left.
I would have, yeah.
Peace.
I would have been like, you know what? This ain't even important to even have you guys like me. I'm out.
Or I wonder if we were guests at that dinner party, how like much we enjoy watching it happen, would we enjoy more if we were there? Because we're saying we'd leave, but
actually no, yeah, I would probably just want to, as long as no one's messing with me, I would just watch all the destruction. Oh man.
Oh my God.
But
everybody, I just got off the horn with corporate, and basically I told them where they could stick their little overtime assignment. Go enjoy your Friday.
Thank you, Michael.
All right.
Right.
Happy Friday. Well, I think we dodged a bullet there.
I think you did.
I think we should celebrate. How about you, Pam, me, Casa, little dinner, dancing, drinks? You said you didn't have plans. That's what you said.
Michael has asked Pam and me to dinner at least 9 times, and every time we've been able to get out of it. But I gotta give him credit. He got me.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
Let's see. And I mean, of course, that episode was also the debut of a very, very good song. Wait,
this is the full song.
Oh my God.
What?
There's a whole full song? Wait, what the hell? Okay.
Here we go, guys.
You took me by the hand, made me a man. That one night, you made everything alright.
Oh man, that's
I
great.
love that
That's
song.
great. That's good. For my season 4, I have Goodbye, Toby.
Oh, God.
And of course, the other song, Goodbye, Toby.
It's
Goodbye,
been
Toby.
nice.
Oh, yeah. Hope you find your paradise. Yeah, that's a good one.
Toby.
Of course.
Toby's going away.
Of course, the introduction of Holly. Holly
yeah.
Flex.
If y'all didn't notice in the beginning of that episode when Michael is talking about how it's Toby's last day and how it's just going to be a great day, and he literally says, I have a feeling that I'm going to remember this day for the rest of my life. And it turned out to be true.
Yep.
This is the day he met Holly.
Yep.
Come tomorrow, feel the pain. Feel no pain. Toby! Toby's going away! See ya! He's out of here! See ya! He's out of here! Oh! Goodbye, Toby! Goodbye, Toby! Goodbye, Toby! Goodbye, Toby!
Season 5. What do you have?
Season 5, I have... Okay, so it's 2 episodes, but it's counted as 1 because it's parts, Stress relief.
Okay. Nice.
Stanley has a heart attack.
Yes. Oh gosh, and that's because it starts with the when Dwight does the fire drill.
He did like the fire safety and nobody listened.
Yeah, and it was just complete destruction. My oldest brother said that his girlfriend, well now fiance, showed him that scene, and that's when he's like, okay, I gotta watch this show. Yeah.
It's just like, it's hilarious.
That's great.
You're too heavy. I only weigh 82 pounds.
Yeah, take Bandit.
Save Bandit.
Oh yeah, save Bandit.
It's like...
Oh, that's great.
Oscar! Stay alive! I'm getting help! Pull me up! You're too heavy!
I only weigh 82 pounds! Save Bandit!
For mine, I have my number 5. I have Golden Ticket.
Golden Ticket.
Yeah, because the very first one, whatever.
How dumb can you be?
Yeah, the very intro when he's like dressed as Willy Wonka and he's like dancing and stuff, and then whenever he tries to pin it on Dwight, and then it turns out that it turns out a good thing, and everyone's like David Wallace is like talking about like how good it is, and he comes into the office and. Like Michael's trying to hint that it was his idea, and then Jim's like, "No, you don't remember? Dwight came dressed as Willy Wonka." He's like going along.
He was like, "I apologize for making fun of you at first, but."
Oh, Jim's such a troll. I love it. Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
I just want to say that this golden ticket idea is one of the most brilliant signs of initiative I've ever seen at this company. And how about a big round of applause for Mr. Dwight Schrute?
All right, Dwight.
This is huge. That's what she said.
Hey, Dwight, great idea. Dwight, great idea. How'd you come up with that idea?
Inspiration.
Really? How were you
Never know when
inspired?
it's gonna strike.
How did it pop into your head, Dwight?
Just
Just give me the details of how that happened.
You're talking to Dwight Schrute, the biggest Wonka fan I know. I mean, you've been talking about that movie for years.
What?
You know what? I even made fun of you when you dressed up as Willy Wonka to pitch this idea, and for that I apologize.
Apology rejected.
Thanks so much for helping the company.
Oh,
Dwight.
Pam.
Good work, kid.
Yeah, and that's obviously the last episode before Charles Minor comes in for like half a season or just like 5, maybe it was
He
how many
came
episodes
for
was
that
it?
episode. He was in a couple for when he got into like the Michael Scott Paper Company.
Yeah.
And then he was at the company picnic.
Yeah.
And then next you hear of him is when Michael's talking about it. And he's like, Charles got fired. We never know why he got fired.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the actor Idris Elba because I mean, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Did he ever recover from coronavirus?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's not dead, so I get that, but like.
Yeah, it was just a headline.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I really didn't like his character.
Yeah.
But I guess it was a good thing because it wasn't for that, there wouldn't have been none of the Michael Scott Paper Company. And I guess that was a cool little time. So season 6, what do you got?
Did you say your 5 already?
Yeah, I was going ticket.
Oh yeah, it does. Right. Yeah. Okay, so season 6, I have gossip. Michael tells everyone that Stanley is cheating on his wife.
Oh yes.
And so he spreads more gossip to try and make it seem like everything's a lie.
Yes. I love that part when they're trying to like they finally all stop and trace back where they heard the room. And they're like Michael, and then like he's like hiding and he's like slowly walking away and then like next thing you know he's at the elevator.
I thought you were gonna say the other part wherever they're finally like they're saying like who's been saying this about me and he's like Michael, am I gay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought you loved that part. That's how I knew.
I totally
like,
forgot.
I think
that was one of those parts that
yeah.
me busted off.
Michael,
Michael, am I gay? Like what? Like, you should know this.
And Jim's like, you gotta test it out. You have to have sex with a woman, and he's like, righto. He's like, then have sex with a man and compare. And he's like, oh.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I made it all up.
What? Even the fact that I'm gay?
Yes.
Yes.
But guys, I'm a victim here too. Okay? People have been saying that I'm a J. Crew model.
No, we heard that about Jim.
Jim? No. I spread the rumor that somebody here was a J. Crew model, and I was referring to myself.
How is that a bad rumor?
Because a lot of people think that models, even though they're very attractive, are somewhat vapid. It set our industry back quite a bit.
Michael, why? Why say all these things? Why make up an eating disorder, Stanley's affair, me being a spokesdog?
You told everyone I was having an affair.
Okay, here's the thing. There was one true rumor out there today. I didn't want everybody to know what it was. So all of you are off the hook, except for this one person.
Well, then what's the one true rumor?
We have a right to know.
Michael, am I gay?
You're number 6?
What is that? Mayor M. Salesman? Manager M. Salesman? What is this? What? I can't read my own handwriting.
You can't read your own handwriting? What does that say? Let me see here. What number are we on?
6.
What? Man.
What does it say?
Sorry, you made me laugh hard.
It's alright, I'll cut it out.
Manager and the salesman.
That's what I meant to put.
The one with
It's the very first one of Joe Bennett, a character I do like. Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Actor and character I do like. Yeah, I'm Joe Bennett, and then she goes on to explain herself, and I make the best damn printers and all-in-one machines Korea can make. Please meet you.
Please meet you.
There's two types of folk. Those folk they ain't, and those they're knee-high to grasshopper. Which folk ain't you ain't? Y'all come back now. And she's like, I'm gonna let this marinate. What did she say? She's like, you can't.
She says exactly that.
You can't serve me gravy and tell me it's jelly. It's gravy not sweet. Ain't it, Jim? She's like, I don't think so. And then she asked, what did she ask Michael? And then he's like, forget the question.
I don't even know.
So great.
Yeah.
Now this is knucklehead talk. I'm not gonna bite it. You know, you can't give me gravy and tell me it's jelly because gravy ain't sweet. Is it, Jim?
I don't think so.
Michael?
Forget the question.
I think one of you should return to sales and the other one will be manager.
I humbly accept the management position.
Why would you just automatically get it?
Because, well, Jim, where I'm from, there are two types of folk. Those who ain't, and those who are knee-high on a grasshopper. Which type ain't you ain't? Y'all come back now.
Do you even know what that means?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let this marinate, so you can go.
Oh, I love this show.
Me too.
Any honorable mentions for season 6? Of course, I have Scott's Tots.
Scott's Tots is what I have. Niagara, just because that's when Jim and Pam get married. Saber is introduced. Obviously, we talked about Joe Bennett coming in.
Is a part
and
of Sabre.
Secretary's Day.
Yeah.
Aaron used to work at a Taco Bell Express, and then they turned it into a regular Taco Bell, and she just couldn't keep up.
Oh my god! When she's like, "Do you have a favorite day or month?" And he's like so annoyed. He's like,
"A month?
A day or a month? Like what?" Oh gosh! Do you have? Oh, did you mention any honorable mentions for season 5?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
That's okay. We don't do it back as well. Well, we mentioned the Michael Scott Paper Company, so.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Season 7.
Season 7. Threat Level Midnight.
Oh. Yeah. How do I know so much about Michael Scott? Because I am Michael Scott. And then of course we gotta add the song.
You jump to the left and you shake a hand. You jump to the right and you shake that hand. You meet new friends and you tie some yarn. That's how you do the scarn.
Well, my name's Michael Scott, and I'm here to say I'm about to do the scarn in a major way.
You jump to the right and you shake a hand, and you jump to the left and you shake that hand. You meet new friends, you tie some yarn, and that's how you do the scone. You jump to the right and you shake a hand, and you jump to the left and you shake that hand. Meet new friends, tie that yarn, that's how you do the scone. You jump to the right and you shake that hand, and you jump to the left and you shake that hand. Meet new friends, tie that yarn, that's how you do the scone.
If doing the scorn is gay, then I'm the biggest queer on earth.
What do you say? Oh, I was about to quote Todd Packer, but I don't even want to.
No.
I shouldn't.
No.
Oh, that's a great episode, of course. Yeah. There's really not much to say. Michael Scott finally finishes his movie.
Yeah.
And he introduces
Holly doesn't like it.
Yes. And then, it all around has a great story behind it, but it's just the movie itself is just hilarious, especially the scene when he shoots Toby, when he has Jim shoot Toby, the head in his head explodes like a million times.
He's like, by far the most expensive shot in the movie.
That's hilarious. My season 7,
he was a convicted animal rapist. That's what he said.
Yeah. What episode was it whenever, Oh, it was the convict. Yeah, we're going back a few seasons, but I want to go back to this. It was the convict whenever it was like they're asking about the check. They're asking Johnny about the check. And then they're like, oh, you got the check because you hired like an ex-criminal. And he's like, I didn't hire a criminal. And he's like, unless you talk about Toby, convicted rapist.
Convicted rapist. And then I think Jen's like, Michael.
Yes,
she's so annoyed with him. Fun fact that I learned on The Office Ladies: did you know that most of the time when Michael's on the phone with Jen, Michael in his office, when the scene's in his office and he's talking to Jen is actually Melora Hardin or whatever her name is in the conference room on the phone with him as Jen.
Yeah, you told me that. I didn't know that before you told
Yeah.
me. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Or before The Office Ladies, because I didn't hear that episode.
What's your number 7?
Search Committee. It's kind of a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Search Committee Part 1 and Search Committee Part 2, but just having them interview everyone.
About the sun.
Shut up about the sun. Yes, that's hilarious. And then all the shenanigans that goes on with that, and then of course all the guest characters, Ray Romano.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that one guy,
Jim Carrey, about the Finger Lakes. I really need to get back to the Finger Lakes, and my family's waiting for me at the Finger Lakes.
I snuck away to do this job interview.
And then I forgot the other guy's name, and he's like, "I will be the manager of."
And he
turns, he looks.
Goes, Vance Refrigeration.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
And then of course the Robert California,
the fucking lizard
which you
king.
didn't know. Actually, that's kind of funny because in the Marvel universe, he's actually Ultron from the Avengers. He's actually was in the Avengers 2: Age of Ultron. He was the villain in that. He played the voice, and he actually was the CGI. He was in the mocap suit. So that's pretty funny. He's a great actor, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people didn't like him, but I do.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
How far away is the sun?
93 million miles.
Is it?
Yeah. And the diameter of the sun is 870,000 miles, which makes it 109 times wider than the Earth, and 333,000 times heavier than the Earth.
Shut up about the sun! Shut up about the sun!
But yeah, and
don't forget season 7, Michael's gone.
Oh, that was the last season, Michael Scott, before he leaves. Yeah, well, obviously because Search Committee, we just glanced over that part. So yeah, it's kind of bittersweet because this is when you, honestly, episodes from the last seasons we're talking about would be in the main top of best episodes because. Yeah. Season 7, we're just getting into the episodes they're great episodes, but of course they're not going to be as good without Michael.
Yeah.
So of course Michael left, and then that's why we have these Search Committee episodes. But I think that's why, at first when Michael left, they try to bring in all these guest spots and exactly, and then have all these crazy things like I'm sure at that point because. One thing we'll talk about in other episodes, we actually never watched The Office as it was live. We watched it obviously years later after it was out on Netflix, and that's when we fell in love with it. But I think at that time probably people knew that Creedy was a fan favorite, so of course they had his episode where he's manager, which is one of the best. The multiple scenes in that time. I can say I had me burst out laughing. Bo body. We're doing acronyms. Business. He puts B-U-C
B-I-Z-Z.
or B-O. I was like, what? So let's move it on. People.
Right. Season 8. I have trivia. when they go to the gay bar.
Oh,
Philadelphia.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the point of that episode, Andy's just trying to meet goal. Robert California told him to double it. And so he figures we can do it with $1,000 that we can win at trivia night. When he gets there, they realize they are at a gay bar. They follow Oscar, so.
Yeah, nice.
What are you doing here, Andy?
You left us no choice, but this should put a smile on your face. How would you like to be captain of the Dunder Mifflin team? Although I reserve the right to overrule you.
What? No!
I got a quota to hit. I don't care how I hit it.
And you guys thought this was a good idea?
I thought it was a fun idea.
There were times on a 2.5-hour drive when I experienced doubt. That's the thing about long drives. You know, you always gonna, this is a gay bar.
Wait, what? Everyone in here is gay?
Yes, it's a gay bar. So you guys want to go home now?
I'm looking at mine. I have Halloween with that cold open of Stanley, my favorite cold open of Stanley not noticing anything. What season was that? 7? That was that Halloween episode for season 7.
Costume contest.
Because season 8, I don't really have an episode.
What?
All I have is Tallahassee as a note. Is that an episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that's my. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then that's my 8. I don't know why. I don't know. That was weird. I looked at it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, can't read my handwriting,
prob.
people. So yeah, mine's Tallahassee. Did you say yours?
Nice. Yeah, trivia.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
Wow.
I'm out of it. Tallahassee, and I can't remember what episode that was. I haven't as my number 8. I don't even remember what happened.
Go to Florida.
Oh yes.
With
Nelly, that's my favorite. Yeah, that's why I like that episode, because it was hard to pick, because season 8 was kind of meh, so it's hard to pick a really good episode of season 8. So
my honorable mentions aren't even that good.
I just like that part because probably top 3 parts that made me bust out laughing, rolling on the floor, my abs hurting, was when Nelly, when she goes on about the dialogue about her. Well, I'll play it.
Yeah.
Don't think a woman can be a leader.
Okay,
You poor, simple boy. Expected a man, did you? Strong, powerful, huge, whopping penis. Wow, sorry to disappoint. But my huge, whopping penis is right here. And I'm not afraid to use it. So stop looking at my breasts and start looking at my penis.
All right, here we are, season 9. Whoa.
This is it.
We went through the list pretty quick.
I know we did.
Well, yeah, quick to us, but I'm sure it's been some time. Let's see. What's your number 9?
Can't go wrong. Finale episode.
Finally.
Yeah. No, it's definitely finale.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great
back.
episode. It just, I mean, it's great for as far as the story and finishing everything off, but as far as making you laugh, I mean, makes you cry more than anything.
Oh my God,
Makes
yes.
you cry
We
more
were
than
recently
the
just
whole,
watching
the
it
whole
again.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I know, it's real sad.
Yeah.
Makes me wish it never ended.
Yeah, it could have pulled out a couple more seasons. They would have fucking renewed Michael's, or,
I know.
What's his
Sad,
Steve
sad,
Carell's contract?
Yep.
The minister just told me that it's tradition for the bestish mensch to be older than the groom.
Oh, come on. I've never heard of such a thing.
I haven't heard of it, obviously. But I'm out because I'm significantly younger than you.
Not significant as a big
I
word.
think it's
I think
definitely-
you're...
Well, okay. Either way. Dwight, I can't be there for you. I'm sorry.
Jim.
I just really wish there was something I could do.
Michael. I can't believe you came.
That's what she said. Best prank ever.
Mine is Here Comes Trouble. Yes, just because the one scene, or the whole George Michael shabacle with what's his
When
name?
Broccoli Rob started singing.
Broccoli Rob started singing that George Michael song. God, what's the George Michael song? Was it Faith?
Would have been nice
if I could touch your body.
I know not anybody.
Or,
It's got a body like you.
He's like, that's Broccoli Rob singing a song. That's my signature song. I'm sorry, man. I had no idea. He's like, I'm just like George Michael. He's like, I thought you were Adam Lambert. He's like,
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody got a body like you, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart.
What the hell is Broccoli Rob doing here?
She said you wanted to hear Faith. That's Broccoli Rob's signature song.
Oh, but I need some time off.
That's my signature song.
I really didn't know that, man. I just thought you wanted to hear it.
Russell, I'm dressed like George Michael.
I thought you were Adam Lambert.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's a great one. Some things I want to mention before we go is like some characters that were pretty okay characters, but they just never got their like arc. They never got their due in the story.
Yeah.
You know, like Toby, for example. I mean, I guess he was always meant to be this guy that everyone shit on, but I feel like he should have got some kind of pride moment at the end. And then of course Andy. I guess Andy just played the jester of the show because he never really had an arc either. Yeah. But I mean, I guess Andy could have played the role of Karma or what Karma could do to someone because he did a lot of shitty things that kind of bit him in the ass. But then Angela did as well.
Oh, fuck
you know. But then she ended up with Dwight. You know.
They were always meant to be.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I feel like those characters, like Andy, he just never got his due.
Yeah.
You know, Dwight did what he wanted. Obviously, Michael did. Obviously, Jim and Pam did. But Dwight, or even Kelly and Ryan. But Andy, I mean, what happened to him at the end? He was just, that was it.
Yeah.
He just went back to his life.
Basically.
I mean, he was famous from the show. He just wanted to be famous, so I think he was famous. My mic was probably all fucked up this episode because I've been rocking, leaning back and forth. I just noticed.
I never even noticed.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed. But anyway, what else you got?
I don't know.
You want to get out of here?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, so my stomach's rumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, guys, we've had a long week, man.
We're tired.
Like I said, we're tired. We probably weren't as enthusiastic to this episode, but it's going to happen, you know. We're going to rest, relax, and rejuvenate. We're going to come back. It's almost Friday, people. Well, by the time you hear this, it'll probably be Friday or Saturday. We're going to record another episode. Like I said, we're going to try to come out with 2 episodes a week, at least 2. If we do come out with first of all, 1 episode will be during the week, and then 1 episode will come out during the weekend. If we did have a 3rd episode, it would also come out during the weekend because most likely that 3rd episode would be reviewing a wrestling pay-per-view or, you know, reviewing something that's happened on a weekend. Yep. So that episode will be on a weekend as well. So there you go. So 1 episode during the week and then 1 to 2 episodes on the weekends, and that's going to be the episode. We're looking at days a week, posting probably, what do you think, Tuesday, Wednesday.
You think?
At least Thursday or Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday through Thursday.
Well, yeah, that way we can either record Monday or Tuesday.
Because Monday will be like, the beginning of the week. We're not going to do anything. And then Friday we're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad the week is over. But we're going to want to do other stuff then, you know.
So, what'd you say, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday? Well, if we record on Tuesday, we can bring it. It'll be out by Wednesday. So, and that give us a day. So Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
So Wednesday or Thursday. Let's shoot for Wednesday, but Wednesday or Thursday, and then of course Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
For the weekends, we're gonna shoot for Wednesday and Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I think we should do that Wednesday and Saturday.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shoot for Wednesday and Saturday, and then of course the bonus one or the extra episode will be on Sunday.
Yeah.
There you go, people. We just figured this out live on the air. Well, not live, but we just figured this out as we go. This is the definition of our podcast. We are just doing this as we go. This is why we need your help. We're looking at the stats. We know people are listening.
Yes.
From all around the world.
Crazy.
We're starting to get views from all around the world.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. I don't know how it's going out there, but it is. So we know people are listening. Please, let's get your input, and you know, follow us on social media. Instagram, we're gonna start, I'll create a Twitter tonight.
Yeah.
The CayVin Universe, Instagram, the CayVin Universe, YouTube. We just have that 1 episode we talked about earlier that got all kinds of blocked by YouTube.
Yeah.
But we are gonna post clips on YouTube, so you can follow us on YouTube. The CayVin Universe, you know, same as everything else, guys. Yeah. And then of course any, you know, comments, suggestions, anything, you know,
Yeah.
Email
and don't
us.
forget, you can email us, the CayVin Universe at gmail.com.
Exactly, guys. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here and eat. Thank you so much for listening, guys. And you will hear from us soon.
Bye, guys.
All right, later.
I thought it was weird when you picked us to make a documentary. But all in all, I think an ordinary paper company like Dunder Mifflin was a great subject for a documentary. There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things. Isn't that kind of the point?